Good morning, welcome back to Breakfast Television. Ice fishing is one of the easiest ways to get out and enjoy the winters in Manitoba. And we brought in Peter Tully from Cabelas to show us what we need when it comes to being a first-time fisher. A lot of us pick it up casually, hitting the lakes and the rivers during the summer and the spring, but there's no reason to put away the stuff even though the ice is frozen.
I especially don't put away the stuff when the ice gets frozen. I mean, it's always great to get out there, enjoy some great winter activities, and ice fishing is one of my favorite winter activities.
There's a couple essentials I need to know. Should we start with, well, I need the hole. I need to spot the fish, right?
That's right.
Where that guy comes in handy.
That's an auger right there. Gas auger like that's great because you can drill a bunch of holes in a day and it doesn't wear you out. But especially when the ice gets thick too, because hand auger is going to take you quite a while to get through 3 feet of ice.
Yeah, if you don't feel like doing it like Grandpa used to, going with gas, and pretty easy to operate as far as that goes.
Very easy to operate, and they've become easier and easier to start too. A couple pulls, you got the thing running, then you're drilling away.
Okay, step 2 would be something to bring the fish in, and that's where our rod and our reel come in. Do the fish know if I use my old rod, if I use my great big long one for the...
No, the fish aren't going to be able to tell. If you're using that great big 6-foot long rod, you can still get away with that. However, you're going to be a long ways away from that little 8-inch hole. So when it comes time to landing that fish, you might have a little bit of a difficult time pulling them out on the ice.
Right, so we get them nice and short and we get them so we can handle it. And then we got to talk a little bit about what's on the end of my line. What makes this guy, as I try not to cut myself, a winner?
That's a great little lure for jigging, and that's all you're doing when you're ice fishing is just vertical jigging, straight up and down. A chubby darter like that or any of those other vertical jigging baits are going to work perfect for when you're ice fishing because that fish is going to be able to see it and he's going to be able to come right in and nail it.
And boom, he's got it.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I'm ever stuck, my buddies at Cabelas are going to help me out as long as they know, as long as I tell them what I'm fishing for and where.
That's just it. Our guys, our outfitters at Cabelas will be able to set you up with all the ice fishing gear you need for whatever lake or river you're going to fish in the winter.
And in fact, you put it all in one simple box for me too, right?
That's right. If you're really looking for the easiest way to get out there and get started ice fishing, includes your auger, your ice fishing rod, a little rod holder for you, and the scoop to scoop all the slush out of the hole. A kit like this will get you started ice fishing for 140 bucks.
Not bad, way to go. I want to talk about the fish, but let's talk about how to find them first too. This guy's a neat little fish finder.
This has been the biggest advancement in technology to ice fishing. A fish finder, which is a flasher style fish finder like this, is excellent. What you can do with this flasher style fish finder is see where the bottom is, see where your lure is, and see where all the fish are. You're not blind anymore under the ice. You see fish all the time, and it's one of the best things that's happened to ice fishing.
And it's going to cut down on that one complaint a lot of us have is that I'm just standing around a hole waiting.
Exactly. You kind of feel like you're maybe on that ice skating rink where there's absolutely nothing below you, right? So, yeah, now you know when there's fish down there.
All I've got is 10 pounds of ice. We're going to talk about the comforts, the creature comforts of home, like the heater and the tent, but I want to talk about, you said I had to be very careful when it comes to my catch and release for the benefit of the fish, right?
That's right. When it's really cold outside, fish don't have eyelids, so they're going to freeze their eyeballs, they'll freeze their gills. When you pull a big fish out of the water, you're going to want to release that fish so he can make more fish. You got a chance for other people to go out there and catch those fish.
Right.
So as soon as that fish comes out of the water, what I do is I just put him right back down in the hole and I hold on to him. Put my hand inside his gill, hold on to his gill plate, and then that way, if something happens and we want to take a picture, get a measurement of him.
Because you can never find the camera when you need it.
Exactly. You get someone else dealing with that, you got the fish in there, pull him out for a nice picture and send him back down and release him and he'll be fine and someone else can catch him another day.
You can grab him the next time. Let's talk quickly if I can about how I know that I'm going on safe ice. It's by being diligent and being careful.
Yes, I mean the most important thing you need to remember when ice fishing is ice can change thickness where you're going across the ice. So if you're heading out onto ice you're unfamiliar with, the best thing you can do is ask people who have gone out there before or check with your ice auger. Drill a hole as soon as you get out on the ice. Find out how thick it is, and then drill a hole a little further. Keep checking that ice as you get out to your ice fishing spot, and that way you can make sure that you're knowing that that ice is going to be safe for you to walk on.
We want everybody to have a safe and fun fishing season. We'll talk a little more with Cabelas about how you can stay comfortable when you're out there, but now let's check on weather conditions. It might be perfect for some ice fishing.